While I sit at work getting paid to exist, I thought that I would share another story about experience that I had recently with my visa for China. So kind of the universe putting a little resistance for me to trust the process. But what happened was I was applying for my 6-month study visa. So I've paid a deposit to my school and they gave me all the paperwork to apply. And I finally got the chance to actually go into the visa center. So how it works is the visa center sends the application to the consulate, and then the consulate's the one that like approves the visa. But the purpose of the visa application center is to just basically stop any visas that's not going to get approved before they get sent to the consulate. So I had all my paperwork. I thought everything was right. Like I had everything filled out perfectly. They all checked it. And one thing that I was missing, apparently, which I didn't know that we needed, was a business registry of the school that I was going to. So it's a private school. It's not like a university or like a different sort of school. It's a language school. And so when we submitted the business registry, they actually said that it's not registered as an educational business. It's registered as like a business. So they were saying the times 2 visa, they weren't going to accept for my school because it wasn't registered as a school or an educational institute. So that was like, I've gone from like having everything ready, sweet, ready to go, to being like them telling me, no, you can't apply for this visa that you wanted. You can't stay for 6 months. You can't do the study with this school, basically. And I was just like, okay, well, I'm going to China. That's it. I'm going no matter what. And so I went back to my school and I said, if you can just like email anything else that you have or anything and kind of liaise with the visa office to try and like figure out like a way that I can go. But I kind of just left that up to them. There was nothing more that I could do. So basically they just told me, no, we can't accept your school. And from that I just thought, okay, well, I can't do this visa anymore. So in the background of whatever else, I'd kind of emailed after and I was just like, okay, I need a letter saying that you're not going to accept my school so I can go back to the school and submit it and then get my deposit back, because that's the way it worked. If you don't get approved for the visa, you get the deposit that you paid for the paperwork. So I emailed that and they're like, okay, we're just speaking to the school now, blah, 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 we'll get back to you. And so with that, I was like, you know, okay, what's the next plan? Like I'll do a tourist visa. I can do like a 1 or 3 month visa. I won't study. I'll just go traveling. No matter what, I'm going to go. This is happening like regardless. So I just kind of kept my faith and I was just like, well, even if I can't do the study visa, I know definitely I want to go to China. I definitely want to stay for a longer period of time. I looked into the other visas, blah, blah, blah. And I created like another sort of itinerary. So I was like, okay, if I just do a tourist visa and not study, I can go to all these places on these dates. I'll do a week here, week there. I literally planned like a whole nother trip. That was in like a day. And then literally like the next day I get an email back saying, oh, it's okay. The consulate has said that they'll accept your school as for the times 2 6-month visa. So it went from like not having the right paperwork to getting the right paperwork and them saying that they wouldn't accept it. Whatever happened in the background, I'm not too sure. But me basically saying, okay, well, I'm not giving up going. I'm still going regardless. Like, I'll just work out like a different way that I can go other than doing this study visa. And then the next day finding out, after all that thinking of, okay, what's next and what can I do, that it was fine. So it was like a little test, I guess, like to see my faith and how much I wanted this, I suppose, because I didn't give up hope. I was like, I didn't even feel upset about it. I was just like, all right, well, fuck, what else am I going to do then? What am I going to sort out? So that's kind of how it went. And then I saw that happening for a reason, I guess. It's like a little test, yeah, to show how much I really want this. So I thought I'd share that because it's like an interesting little story that's happened to me already before I've even left. So I'm keen to see what more tests of my faith I have. But I will be sharing those, I suppose. That's the whole point. So I'm keen. I'm excited. Everything happens for a reason. I'm always in the right place at the right time. And yeah, if you want something enough, you put your mind to it and you'll get it. That's it. So simple. So my point is to inspire people that they can do the same. If one thing I say gets through to you, please let me know. And if you want to see more stories or content like this, please subscribe. I appreciate it. And share my page. And I guess that's all for now. So take care, and I'll see you next story time. Bye bye.